Heifers here this morning picking up our milk. It's always a good day when the milkman comes. We're moving heifers around today. We always start with this group here. It's in the hay shed that they're about 13, 14 months old, going in with the bull, probably an average of 14 months old. We don't always have a lot of time to video when we do this because it takes all of us to keep everything going. I think there's 15 or 16 here we're loading up on the trailer. Usually when one starts in, they'll all go. Hey. We're loading out a load up here at our heifer barn to take home. These would be ones that are bred 4 months, give or take a little, 4 to 5 months. We got a bull in here with them too that we're taking home. One of the bigger ones up here. There's still 2 or 3 other bulls up here. Hey. Yeah, once one goes on, they all take off and go. We brought 15 or 16 up and we're taking 13 home. So every now and then we have to take a second load because we start getting more up here, so we can't take as many home as we bring up. When we bring the heifers out of the new heifer barn, they're not used to fences yet, so we have, whoa, look out, I about got shocked. Hey. 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 Down here in this group, it's the ones here in the hay shed that are between, I don't know, 10, 11 a month to 13, 14 month. They're usually 13 for around 14 month old on average when we go in with the bull. These are probably anywhere from 10 to 12 months, maybe a few 13 month in here, but this is where they get used to fences. We usually stay and watch them for 5 or 10 minutes till they all get shocked and settle down, and usually don't take them long. With the rain last night, they're going to get nailed pretty good here today, as the ground's still kind of wet there where they're walking around. Oh, she got it good. These drive-through electric gates, they're pretty slick. Yeah, once they learn that they're hot, they never go through them. I shouldn't say never, but almost never. You can touch the green part there, that green hose part. You can touch that and not get shocked, but anything else, them yellow, there's like a thin cable inside them yellow coated things, and then there's other wires hanging down there at the ends. It's kind of a rod that comes out from the post. Then there's a metal rod, and then there's a fiberglass rod inside those green hose pieces that have the streamers hanging off of them. The other day they poured some walls here around this end where we're going to close it in. I think tomorrow they're planning to come and pour the floor in here. Yesterday I put all the fill in here that we need for fill and graded it off in here. Might need a little bit of final grade, but shouldn't need a whole lot more in here. Yeah, we're gonna end up putting a little small I don't know, storage room right here in this corner where we're going to keep our power washer. And then it'll be really close to, it's just right over here where we made this spot to, that we can power wash equipment and tractors off. And it's also right near the parlor, so it'll be easy access to everywhere we really need the power washer. And yeah, it's just right outside here if we need anything else. So they had poured this on Friday, and they said that I could strip the forms off the walls there yesterday if I wanted to, and then backfill this. So yeah, we pulled all the forms off yesterday and backfilled this the best we could, and should be ready to go for them tomorrow. Had a bunch of rain. I think we're up to about 6 inches now in the last 10 days. So it's pretty warm out, but there's a nice breeze going. I think I seen 93 when I came out, Fahrenheit. But it's not real humid, and it's actually fairly comfortable out here. So compared to some of the days we've had, some of the days was so crazy humid. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Walking in the milk house here, just a couple things to get ready to milk. We have to move the swing line over here on the tank and turn the water on for the plate cooler and push milk on the milker. I just come back to check our springers here. We're getting ready to start milking, and I don't see any calves that were born today. We had one here Friday evening. We left the barn there about 5 or quarter after, and I'd looked at the springer's end. Didn't see anybody trying to calve, or nobody was starting to calve or anything. Yeah, it's kind of noisy there by that fan. Anyway, I came back, checked them about 9 o'clock, and here a heifer had pushed her calf out. Had a bigger calf, and the calf was dead, and she was half paralyzed, and she just kept fighting like crazy. Wouldn't hardly get up, and wouldn't even hardly stay sitting up. So anyway, we had to put her down this morning, but that's part of farming. Can't win them all. Crawl through the pipes this morning, so I'm watching her to make sure she don't do it again. It was her third milking. Wait, yeah, this morning would have been her third milking. She didn't do it the other 2 milkings. I don't know why she did it this morning, but anyway, her milker's off now, so she's done.
You see how the other dogs act, and then you see her. She does not like to get wet very much. I mean, like, she'll do that, but if the other dogs come in there, she's like, I'm out of here. Every now and then I get one of these chickens. She's sitting on eggs, but every day I just take her eggs, and she bites and it hurts. Now this one's sitting on the nest, and this one is, but they don't really care. But this one's just plain out mean. She bites. She'll come out here and I'll get her eggs.
Our Sudex here. We planted this after we took wheat off, so it would have been planted probably 4 weeks ago, something like that. Right here along the edge it's a little shorter, but on out here it's around waist high. We're hoping to get it made here within the next week and get a cutting off of it and then put some more fertilizer on it, and should get another really good cutting off of it later this fall. So anyhow, it's with all the rain we're having, the stuff's going crazy. It's really thick. It's going to make a lot of stuff if we can get a good window here to get it made. They're talking about a chance of thunderstorms, pretty good chance on Tuesday, and we'll see once what happens there. And some, yeah, we'll wait till after that to mow it for sure, but we'll see what happens. It's really leafy and thick and green, and we planted it and just spread liquid manure. Well, we spread liquid manure before we planted it and then planted it. So other than that, we didn't put any other fertilizer on it, but if we take a cutting off of it here now, we'll probably come back and put about 50 or 60 units of nitrogen on it to try to get another cutting off of it.
What happened? What happened, Teddy? Don't worry about that cat. She just likes to talk a lot. Did somebody give you eyebrows? What happened to you? Oh, puppy.
Ag Progress Days today. They have it every year. It's about 2 hours from where we live up near State College in PA. But yeah, we brought our oldest grandson along with us. So he's really enjoying his day. But yeah, it's an outdoor show. They do it 3 days every summer around the middle of August. So yeah, it's always a fun time to come up here. But our grandson's loving it and trying to get in every tractor he possibly can. Here we got back home from Ag Progress Days, and we really had a good day there and had enjoyed our time taking our grandson along, and he loved every minute of it. Yeah, it was good meeting several of you there that we have that watch us on YouTube, and thanks for coming up and introducing yourselves. And it's always interesting to run into people that watch us on YouTube. And yeah, we also had a really good day of meeting many people in different businesses that we've dealt with over the years and have acquaintances with, and so it was a really good day.
Put our grandson along today. He's just turned 2 and he loves tractors and choppers and all that sort of stuff, so he was quite happy with sitting and everything. But we left the other grandson home. I don't think we said anything about him. He is about 10 days old, something like that, little boy. So our oldest son Willie and Jody had a little boy. So we're pretty tickled about that. So anyways, we had a good day. We enjoyed milkshakes. What did we do?
Well, yeah, we even got them free. The milk barn gave us free vouchers gave us vouchers for free milkshakes. And
yeah. The milk barn would be the guys who installed our parlor out here, the Deal of Al dealer.
Another thing I might say, and we said about it earlier on, but we had different people asking us where we got our parlor. We had been watching for another parlor, trying to find a good used one somewhere, and we had found a double 18 parallel we were looking at in Wisconsin. But within less than 24 hours after we seen it advertised or it came available, it was already sold. In the meantime, this rotary that we seen it listed it's on a used milking equipment page on Facebook. So yeah, we found it. It was 9 years old. It came out of Canada. And yeah, we're really glad we found it, and it worked out well. The price was right. Even the farmer that had it up there offered to tear it out and put it in a sea container for us. We had to pay the shipping down here, obviously, but the price was right and everything worked out good. We're really happy that we got it. We had a lot of people asking us where we found it at and where we got it at. So yeah, it did come out of Canada, and it was 9 years old, and it is in very, very good shape. So we're thankful to have found it. But yeah, we got some turkeys here. The one girl my wife's been wanting to get a couple turkeys to have, and the one young girl that works for us and helps us milk, her and her brother both work for us, but we got 4 turkeys, and them things, 2 of them keep getting out. Well, the one got out and our dogs got it, so that's kind of sad, but
they're kind of bird dogs. So
yeah, there's 2 other ones that keep getting out on us. We had trimmed her wings, but I'm not sure. We might have to try to trim these a little shorter. But the one that's in the pen, he actually gobbled at us tonight. They're only about 12 weeks old, but I was kind of chasing and getting on these other 2, trying to get them to jump back in. But that's when the one in the pen did a half of a gobble, not a full gobble, but he's definitely a tom. So if I can tell by looking at him, we have a tom and 2 hens, but I'm not quite sure about that, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll probably try to trim their wings a little shorter. Let's try to keep them in the pen.
He's in his Lucy.
Uh-huh.
Go. Hey, there's an egg out there.
Look how he's puffing his feathers all up too. The cows are continually improving, coming in the gate. This is August the 12th, I believe it is, Wednesday, August the 12th. Yeah, they're just waiting and ready. It's almost like they know the timing. If you watch the cows, they'll step up to the gate, and yeah, about the time it's ready to open, they're really starting to get antsy. Like, okay, it's time to open. You see those start moving their heads a little more. We're right about 10 weeks now since we started milking in the parlor here. And yeah, just yesterday morning I made the comment that it just seems like these cows are steadily improving. And if you look at it day to day, it's maybe don't notice it as much, but if you go from week to week. I had mentioned a couple times about putting that feature on here that the crowd gate moves automatically. That has been, I think I've maybe mentioned this before, but that has been a huge game changer in just the flow and keeping the cows evenly brought up. And right now we have it set, I think every 9 cows it'll move, it'll run. Let me see if I can get it. Right there you can see it. It's set every 9 cows, it's 4.3 seconds. And yeah, we've kind of let it set at that. Every now and then you have to move it just a little more manually, but maybe 2 or 3 times in a milking. Or if a cow's not coming in, like if there's a cow standing here, it's not coming on in, yeah, we'll move it a little bit manually, and that'll usually help them to step in, but that's very rare too. As soon as that cow's in, there's almost always another cow that steps right up to the gate. So the cows entering or exiting the parlor, but there are about a third of the way around right here. And we have very few kickoffs, almost maybe, I'm gonna say, I hate to even say this, but maybe 2 or 3 in a milking at the most. Every now and then we have a cow that'll leak a little bit that needs her milker readjusted. But we have this camera here that's out in our holding area. You can see how they're getting loose there. There's not a lot right here, right outside the door. They're still flowing in pretty good. There was one that hesitated there a little bit ago, so I'll pull the crowd gate on up a little more and get them to, I don't want to make them tight, but yeah, keep them a little closer. Here's a cow that had some plagues in her one quarter and some swelling here 2 days ago. Yeah, if you strip it out there, you see there's nothing there now. Her milk's all clear. We treated her with that Osley mask. We gave her 2 tubes the first morning, and the next 2 milkings gave her each of those milkings 1 tube. So she'd had 4 tubes total. That was 2 days ago, and you can see her milk is all clear now. There's nothing, the swelling's gone, there's no flakes. A little bit more about that Osley mask. It was about 2 years ago that we had got some and tried it. And I'd been seeing it advertised and decided to give it a try. It was a year ago at Ag Progress Days that we met the vet and that had developed it. He's from Italy. Him and his assistant was there. Then we met him last winter at another farm show here back in January. And then we actually met him again yesterday at Ag Progress Days again. And super nice people to talk to and work with. But yeah, it has helped us tremendously. If you're on the fence of trying it, I would encourage anybody to at least try and get a box and try it. If you catch the cows early and they just have, when they first get mastitis, we've had tremendous results with